Hey, Soul Family. How y'all doing? I was guided to take the day off today. Working too hard, working too hard. I've been told that for a long time, and I haven't really been paying attention. So I was told to ask my body what it wanted and how it felt. And my body said, we're tired. I'll go back over here. Kind of like my little stiff location. Isn't that interesting? How funny. When I go to read, I kind of like this location. I can see my whole garden that way. I wasn't gonna do a reading. I was just gonna show you my bird baths that I created for my birds. It's too dark right now. Ooh, black circle. See, this is why. She needs sleep, her body says. So I laid there. I just laid there and slept, and it felt amazing, and it wasn't enough. It's still not enough, right? And Spirit said, you've been working way too hard. So I'm just gonna do a 1 card for each item that we choose. And the items, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll show you the items. We'll go around the yard. Here's one. Little Starlight. Starlight, Starbright. Will you be my star tonight? I choose that. I've got this little garden art. I'm looking for a base. I'm not quite sure what base I want. I think I want stone. I'm not quite sure. It's going to be filled with crystals. I was going to put shells in. I thought, no, you know what? I'm going to fill it with crystals. And that was confirmation, right? And the crystals are going to charge the colors and shoot them off. And this is a little bird fountain, a little water fountain for the birds. They go. I noticed that they come over here, and it's pretty. I made it, actually. Those are 2 bowls that I put together. You guys have seen my Phoenix Rising, right? I got a base for it to get it off of the ground, but it's still low enough that the javelinas can get to it. Even squirrels could get to that. I'm not quite sure if it's too high for the quail. This is the one I just made just now. I think that's where I want it to be because it needs to be for them, right? It would be pretty over here for me, but I just asked my roommate, do you ever see any birds here? And she said no. And I do see them over here. So this is beautiful. If you go up close to it and see it in all actuality, it's very beautiful. Vintage. It's blown glass on the bottom. Oops. And, God, I got you guys. There we go. It's blown glass on the bottom, and it's a vintage bowl. Turquoise, my favorite color. So that'll be one item right there. The turquoise. The silver star over there. The garden art in the center. The chakra colors. And the starlight. Starbright. Okay, those are your items to choose from. I haven't even put water in the silver one and the turquoise one yet because I wasn't certain that's where they were going to go, but I've just decided that that is where they're going to go. Okay. I don't know what I think of this. I like to have my arms covered because I don't want to get fried, and I need to have air, right? But I'm not used to things being up so high. I could have chosen this. This is pretty cool, too. Daisy. Daisy. Okay. So for those who chose Starlight, Starbright, I did. Correct for neutrality. P.S. Please stop drama mongering. Please don't send me any more emails, private emails, people, about the government putting on metal bracelets and tracking you. And I don't want to hear it. I don't watch the news for a reason. I don't need it to be sent to my inbox. I'm not into drama. I'm not into conspiracy theory. I know things are going to get pretty intense eventually, but right now, I'm not going to buy into that. And if I don't watch the news to keep the negative, toxic energy away, I don't want it coming to my inbox, okay? I'm saying it now, so hopefully you can respect that. For those who chose Starlight, Starbright, Poised, somebody is ready. Poised and ready. Woo! This is about being in a receptive energy. She's also ready to take a leap of faith, it looks like. Now, this could be he or she, right? Whoever it is that chose this. She's reaching for the stars. That's what I see. She's got her head thrown back. To me, this looks like the Fool, right? The Sacred Fool. I'm ready. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to go. I'm being elevated and I'm ready to jump off my platform and Spirit's going to catch me. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I've got archangels that work with me. You have archangels that would work with you too if you would allow them to, right? Instead of getting into fear and sitting there scrolling the internet and sending out, you know, negative messages, fear-based messages to get people all hysterical. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get everybody hysterical so that everybody goes running and crying, do this, do that, lock it down, lock it down. So then when it is locked down, they can say that you asked for it. So don't buy into that, right? Instead, this is about bringing something to the light. This is about standing in your own sense of self-worth and confidence, standing tall. You're ready for anything. You're ready. You're ready. You're poised. You're ready for whatever it is that the universe wants to bring you in the highest good. So if you're thinking about a relationship, if you want to bring into your life a partner, you're ready. That's the message. You're poised and you're ready. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. You stand in your own personal power. You know who you are. You know what you deserve. You know you're worthy. May the best man win, says the woman. May the best woman appear, right? Because that's what's going to happen. This has to do with love. This has to do with friendship. This has to do with everything all around, all the way around. Relax, though. You're going to have to send out a positive vibe. You can't be focusing on the negative and expect to bring towards you what's in your highest good, right? You're going to have to be poised and ready, reaching for the stars. Be yourself. This is a time in your life where you can have harmonious relationships. You can have harmonious relationships in family, in friendship, in love. But it has everything to do with your mindset, knowing that you are worthy, knowing that you accept nothing but the best for yourself. You don't accept less for yourself. You need to know that you deserve to rest. If you're working too much, stop. Allow Spirit to help you. This is just very, very receptive, open, okay? I say yes, thank you very much. You don't have anything to prove to anybody at this point, not at all. You've got nothing to prove to anyone because you've already proven it to yourself, right? Spirit's got your back. You've got angels all around you. There are changes happening, absolutely. And for you, the best. A transformation has happened. It's already happened. Correct neutrality. So get ready for the good. I like this. Check this out. I know I gotta like constantly move you guys around with this thing, but until I figure out something better, it's just what we have to do. My Ganesh, this is my obstacle remover, right? When this person sent me that, I saw Ganesh immediately. The obstacle remover, and the obstacle is drama. Choose peace, choose joy, choose love. Put your focus on there. I love this. This is probably a plant holder, I don't know, but it works great for me for a cup. As you can see, I like to repurpose things, right? And they're not necessarily used for me, what they were intended for. It's warm out here. I was gonna go ride my bike, but when I still have these suitcases, isn't it funny? You finally decide that you're gonna start letting yourself rest, and then it's like you finally get a little extra sleep and then the bag's really release. So it's kind of like when you finally feel, it's kind of like when Liger got here. It's very much like when Liger got here. He finally knew he was in a place where he was safe and he could just let go. And he literally had like a major reaction, right? And so my body is finally just releasing. It's relaxing. And Spirit said, I need to relax because things are going to start moving real quick for me. I manifest so quickly. I love my garden art. I'm looking around and the colors of the spots of colors that are set here, there, and everywhere in the yard. It's really pretty. When I was in Wisconsin, there was a garden, a public garden my mama Sherri told me about, and I rode my bike there. It took me a long time to get out there. And nobody was there but me. And it was done like this. They had beautiful garden plants that were set here, there, and everywhere. And bushes and trees and little fairy gardens were made. And they had garden art, and it was of glass, different colors of glass here and there, and I thought, what a neat idea. I think I have, I'm gonna have to look for it. There it is. I think I have, ooh, nice. Exchanging gifts. Lovely. Oh, our item is the silver. I'm sorry. You know what? That's not really fair. I'll put it back, because the next one was the silver. We're going the silver, well, maybe we won't. We'll do the garden art, and then we'll do the silver. Did I point to the silver first? Can't think of what I pointed to. Silver first. Okay. Silver first, then the garden art, the chakra rays in the center of the medicine wheel, filled with crystals. I can't wait to go discover which crystals are all going to be thrown in there in the base. And all those colors of the rainbow are charging in the sun. And my intention is to send love out of this property and protect this property, but send it out with a shield of protection. That when it shoots it out, it's also a shield of protection. It's love, meaning only love comes out of this residence, and only love is allowed into this residence. So it's a beautiful way to shield and protect myself. And I'm looking actually now, and I've realized what I've done. So I need one more over here. I know the one to do. I will put one over here because I have every entrance to my property protected. Silver, turquoise, turquoise, and we'll see what goes over here. That's the intention. And so now I've recognized too that each base has the ability to have crystals inside of it. So there's going to be crystals inside of each base, and it's going to be programmed for protection and love. Pretty cool, hey? Okay, for those who chose the silver. Whoa. Okay, we got 3. 3. So we got 3 facing up. Time to go. She looks like she's running towards something. A dragonfly. Her dreams. She's going after her dreams. Dragonfly says, hold on to your dreams. Your dreams are sound and valid, and you deserve to see them fulfilled. Hold on, I gotta check something. Wow. There's the message. This water hose was left on, and it would have exploded the hose. It's probably been left on for quite some time. So that's interesting. It means somebody's got a lot of water that's been, emotion that's been held in. It's about to explode. So, all right. Oh gosh, there's so many. Really? I can't take them all. I can't take them all. There's 4. All right. 4 that were face up. So the time to go. She's running towards something, or is she running away from something? Look, she could have her head down and she could be running away from something, or she's running towards something. She's walking away towards something and going towards her dreams. She's going towards her destiny, which are the stars, which goes along with the silver bowl. It's exactly what she's going to. She's going for the gold. She's going after the silver. She's going for her stars. She's going for her dreams. She's going after, time to go after your dreams. Are you ready to go the distance? The number is 7. No, it's not. It's 47, but I heard 7. So 4, angels are with you all around you. You're completely guided, protected, and loved. There's no reason for fear. And 7, it will exceed your expectations as long as you stay on your spiritually illuminated path. Are you willing to go the distance? Are you going to go to see? 7, that means going with the flow, going in the direction of your dreams. Or are you going to overanalyze and think it to death? No, you go with the flow. Go after your dreams, or it's time to go away from something and go towards something else. And you need to go in the direction that your soul is telling you to go. I'm going to pick up my little tiny trailer. I'm going to be building it here. So when you are, she's got a spyglass on the back of her boat. She's not looking at it. She's not worried about it. She's got a weather vane pointing her in a certain direction. She's not worrying about where that's going. She knows she's going in the right direction. She knows she's following her dreams. She's following her guidance. She knows where she's going. She's willing to go the distance, whatever needs to be put into it. And it's time for her to go. Well, it's time for me to go. I'll be going to pick up my trailer, right? I'm not going to sit on my ass and overanalyze and overthink it. But this one is about going with the flow as far as your soul is concerned. Not going against, not panicking. Like I said from the beginning, not freaking out, right? Not constantly looking out for danger. You're in the flow at this moment. This is the upright. You're in the flow at this time. So you'll start noticing that things start flowing together, and then you'll realize when the time to go is. You'll know things will come together. You're going to go the distance. You may be going so fast your ass will disappear. As far as relationships, sometimes you just have to go with the flow, right? This isn't about looking into things any deeper. This isn't about trying to direct it. This isn't looking for a problem, because if you look for a problem, you're going to find it. Definitely not trying to direct anything. You're going to allow Spirit to direct you in the direction that it's meant to flow. It's also about allowing and not having to control the situation within a relationship with anyone else. Allow another to go at their own pace. You're not going to steer it in any particular direction. That's why you're not looking through the spyglass and you're not looking at the weather vane. You're just allowing. You're just allowing. That's as far as relationships go. As far as work would go, I've always said that energy, it's the same all the way across the board. Work, love, relationships, it's all energetically the same. Whatever's happening in your physical reality is also happening in your work and your love relationships, okay? Like in your present here. You'll find things happening in friendships. Like for me, I discovered things about people that I was shocked I didn't know, and I ended relationships. It was not safe for me. I blocked the energy. It wasn't good for me. And so it's a time that we go in different directions. You go do what you need to do, I'll do what I need to do, but it's not in my highest good. So the sudden changes that are taking place, but they're for our highest good. And you're not going to fight it. You're just going to allow it, right? I'm not going to overanalyze it. I was given direction, I followed it, and I'm just going to allow things to flow. As far as work, the same situation. As far as love, the same situation. It's basically the same thing. It's time to relax and see where it goes, right? What happens at this time? What does Spirit have up their sleeve that we are not able to see, because we don't see everything, right? If you're worried about money, if you're sitting here freaking out about money, you got to address that. Stop focusing on the lack. Understand that money is energy and it flows. Sometimes it flows in quickly. Sometimes it is a bit of a stall. But the very most obvious thing is that you focus your attention in a negative way and you're worried about that, you're going to hold that energy towards you. Now, if you are in a place where you're financially strapped at this moment, then you're going to make intelligent choices. You're not going to be needlessly spending money on things that you don't need. You're not going to be filling a void by buying things. You might have addictions as far as overspending. Seriously, I have to check myself, even at the Goodwill. Everything I get is at the Goodwill. I'm nesting, right? I'm getting my house together. I'm not spending very much money, but I have to limit myself as well. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I said that I wanted to manifest. I wanted to manifest bird baths. And it's for the animals. It's for my enjoyment too, but it's for them. Summertime is a hard time for them here, right? This is a garden of peace. This is a safe place for the crystal cats, but it's a safe place for the animals. It's a haven. It's a sanctuary. And so I asked for, and I said, I'm going to manifest bird baths. And I did. I didn't go out and spend, money buying brand new bird baths. I made them. I got secondhand items that are beautiful, and I made my own bird baths. So I'm thinking. This is also thinking. Use your head, right? Use your head to ask yourself, am I on the right track? Am I following my soul's path? Ask your heart, how does it feel? That was a confirmation. How does it feel? Does it feel right? If it doesn't feel right, maybe that's something that you need to think about. Maybe while you're just allowing at this time, you can just pay attention to the signs and messages that come around you. People are moving. People are moving right now. There's somebody that's moving in just down here, which makes me think about it's time to go. It could be that's what's going on. It's time for you to go. So right now, instead of getting emotional about it, you're going to be logical. You're going to have a plan or a strategy. You're going to focus on what you need to do. You're going to calculate. And your calculations, you got this in the upright. Your calculations are going to be correct. You're going to make the right choices. You're going to make the right decisions. You're going to get the information that you need because you're just allowing it to come to you, right? You'll be in the right place at the right time, and you'll meet the right people. And you'll get what it is that you need in the information and help, whatever it is. Things are the way they seem. They are exactly as they seem. They are not worse. They are not better. They are as they appear at this time. So as far as love, you can't think. use your head with love. You've got to use your heart. Love isn't logical. You can't be analytical about love. What is my heart telling me? Right? There's pros and cons that you can look at the list. Okay, well, this is how I feel, but this is what happens in this relationship. So then you've got to use your head and your heart, right? You can't force anything to work that's not working. That's when you have to be logical. Now's not the time to indulge in a fantasy, is what they say. Now's not the time to see things through rose-colored glasses. Things are as they appear. If there's nobody communicating with you, if there's nobody pursuing a situation, it's not happening. It's not happening. That's the logic of this situation. So no matter what, the facts are the facts. That's what's going on in this case. Now, as far as your work is concerned, you may need to sit down and plan a strategy. You ask for spirit. You say, okay, this is where I'm at. I'm not going to overanalyze it. I'm not going to panic. I need to look at what's going on. I need to understand what is it that I would like to have accomplished. What is it that I'm, like I said, I'd like to manifest bird baths here. I sat here for a while and I looked around and I noticed that they all congregate in that bush. They congregate in that tree. And they go over there in that little area over there. And I thought, they need water. I'm going to get them bird baths. So I'm going to manifest that. And I did it instantly because I manifest instantly. It just happens because I'm in the flow. I pay attention to spirit and I'm in the flow. So you're going to look at the situation that you're in, your work situation, and I'm serious about attracting abundance into my life. What is it that I want to do? Well, are you following your soul's path? Because if you are following your soul's path, you're going to do well. If it's something that you love, if it's something that you love, you're going to be willing to go the distance. Yeah, but I lost my ass in the last job, so now I'm a little worried about, what's going to happen now. Or I just lost my job, I just lost my ass. What's happening? Spirit says it's okay. You're in the flow, and actually, in all reality, it's time to go away from that. It's time to that one's not working for you, right? There's something that you have been involved in that has ended its cycle. You're walking away. You're not walking away. You're freaking running from it. And you're at the end of one journey. One journey is over. Maybe you lost your ass in that one, but there's a beginning. So when one thing ends, sometimes it's sad and it's disappointing, and yet there's a reason it ended. It didn't continue because it wasn't going to be in your highest good. So the faster you can release it, then the quicker you can get into going with the flow. Where did that one go? Receiving. I picked up receiving. Oh, that was in the beginning, right? Well, it was receiving. So the quicker you can release it, the past, and understand it happened for a reason, Spirit knows what it's doing, then the sooner you will begin to receive. And this is in prosperity, this is in love, this is in everything. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. For those who chose, I'm just like, wow, super tired. Like super tired. I'm just sitting here, my eyes are just really tired. So I'm going to choose, so we're going to go to the garden art, the protection. I need crystals. So I want to manifest a bunch of crystals, small sparkling ones, colored ones. 3. Okay, we got 3. And one more bowl. Now, it's interesting as well. When they're filled with water, that's emotion. It's also the greatest conductor of energy, water. I'm a mermaid. I need water around me. I want trees and water. So I'm manifesting it. I've got a water garden here, and I've got water pools everywhere. And every one of the little bowls are filled with filtered water, which is what I'm bringing into my life. And what I'm doing is I'm filtering the emotion that comes out of this house, and I'm filtering the emotion that comes into this house. So I'm anxious and excited to see, not anxious in a bad way, in a good way, to see what Spirit brings me. I don't need a base for the silver one, I was just told. I might need one for the one in the center, something that's going to make sure it doesn't get knocked. Although, I mean, if a bobcat goes up to it and sniffs around it, I think it might make him a little bit more nervous than excited. And I know the birds are watching. There's birds in that tree over there above the Phoenix Rising. They just want to see if anything changes. That's a strange object. Is it going to hurt us? We're going to watch it. And if it doesn't hurt us, That water looks very enticing. Okay, the most important for those who chose the garden art in the center, I did. A deep knowing. Okay, so you already have a knowing about something, a knowingness about something. Number is 43, that might mean something to you. It certainly does to me, because 4 and 3 is 7. And it says you're on the right path, and it's going to exceed your expectations, as long as you stay on your spiritually illuminated path. So I pay attention to my animal messengers and to the guidance that I get. And the first thing I saw this morning was, and this afternoon, was Ganesh, the obstacle remover. So if there has been an obstacle in my way, it's being removed. I'm not going to worry about it. Spirit's going to take care of that. This is about paying attention to your intuition. You see the snowy owl. That's a silent flyer. This is telling you to listen. You are empathetic. You're hypersensitive to information that comes in from Spirit. I am. And you are too, if you've chosen this one. So Spirit says you have a conversation with Spirit, ongoing. I listen. When I say something and I get a gust of wind right then, that's confirmation. If I say something and there's a dog that barks or something that makes a loud noise, it's like confirmation. What was happening? What were you talking about right at that moment? Pay attention. There's things that you're seeing yourself that maybe other people can't see with the naked eye. I can see things. Don't ignore it. You might be a remote viewer. You might be able to see behind doors. You might have a glimpse into what's going on behind somebody's, you know, their intentions without them saying it. They may say one thing. They may try and be your friend and be all sweet and kind and loving, and you know that you're not my friend. You're searching for information. I know this because I just keep getting, I thought you saw me wink, meaning, you know, oh, I was just kidding. No, you weren't kidding. I know exactly what you're doing. So Spirit says you're being given information that may not be logical to other people. You may not be able to explain it logically, but you know it. Trust it. Trust it. The trick is to listen to Spirit and to tune in. Listen to your animal messengers. Can you come show yourselves to me? Come over here. There's a message in the wind. It's coming. There's a message on the wind. It's on its way. Come closer. I need to see you. I can hear you, but I can't see you. Come on. Show me. Come on. You're going to have to come down closer. You want me to go look? Okay, hold on. You want me to come see you? Oh, there you are. Oh, 2 little finches. Hello. A female and a male. So I couldn't see you before, but I can now. There's 2 of you, a male and a female. That's confirmation. There's 2 of you. Okay. The finch says there'll be a great deal of sudden activity. That's why I need to catch up on my rest. So only one is presenting itself, but there's 2 of you there, a male and a female. Okay. So as far as relationships go, there's a wish. Make a wish. As far as relationships go, I just got bit by an army ant. It's just a little one, but it bit me. I don't like that. I don't bite you. It's a girl working for somebody else. Caution, Spirit says. I am being cautious. I already knew. So, relationships. You have a deep knowing about this relationship. You just know that that person has got a very important role that they're going to be playing in your life, in some sense. You meet somebody, and they have information that you needed. You feel this connection to them all of a sudden. Why do I feel so connected to this one? Because it was preordained. This is a soul contract of some sort. This is also telling you that there are 2 that are calling out to each other. 2 souls, 2 hearts that are calling out to each other. So trust your heart to lead you in the direction that it needs to go, because magic is afoot. Magic is afoot. To be fair, justice. To be fair, justice is occurring. I don't know if this is in the upright or not, but every one I'm looking at as I'm holding them in my hands, they're in the upright. So there's something that's going to be balanced out. Justice is taking place at this time. It might be telling you to get things in order, right? Whatever it is, it's going to be a mutual benefit to both involved or to all involved. Whatever it is, it's going to be a balanced, fair, just decision that takes place. It's karma. Karma is happening. Karma is balancing things out. We've had challenges, which are experiences. They've made us stronger, but there's probably been a lot of things that were very unfair. They certainly were for me. And I am now manifesting because of all of the work that I've put in and the fact that things were very unfair and unbalanced. Things are now going to be made balanced. I know that. I'm seeing it happen. It's unfolding in my life in every direction possible. So if things are not fair for you at this moment, understand that it swings, right? But there will be a balancing. Accept things the way they are. Remember, things are the way they are right now. They're not anything different, and they aren't going to be anything different until they are different. So we can only do what we know. We can only act and respond to what's in front of us, right? It's not good enough to have it in your dreams or your ethers. It's what's in front of me. Who's sitting next to me? No one. There's no one sitting next to me. So if they want to change that, that has to happen. But until they do, right? So in a relationship, Spirit's saying to you, what do you need to do to make things fair, to balance things out? This is a time to speak what you need to speak. It's a time to be heard, and it's a time to be understood. You're going to learn. If somebody wants to come forward, she's standing there. She's open, ready. She's got that snowy owl, that silent flyer sitting on top of her head. Spirit says, ask. Ask now. What is it that you need to know? I want clarity. What is it you want from me? What do you want from me? You know what I want. What do you want from me? Your heart wants to connect to somebody, clearly. And the only way that it's going to be a balanced relationship that's worthy of you is if it's reciprocal. A give and take, an equal give and take, where we both speak, where we both are feeling like we're heard and valued. It's got to be fair for everybody involved. Same thing now as far as justice goes, as far as a court of law, or if decisions need to be made or going to be made by a third party, it goes in your favor. Or it's asking you to be fair, right? Come to a settlement, come to an agreement, a compromise where it's fair for everyone involved. This is about balancing things. Balance your checkbook, balance your, get your finances in order. Make your list, check them off. Start organizing things. You may not be able to get everything taken care of at once, but you take one step, right? It's about balancing things. It also is telling you that if things have been unfair, they're going to be brought back into a sense of equal balance. You're going to be compensated. If somebody's destroyed your car, if somebody has unfairly accused you of something, it will all come out. Everything is going to come out. You will be getting a fair settlement. That is the message. You're getting a leg up. You might need somebody to give you a boost. And there's a very strong one saying, here, climb on my back. Interesting, I wrote to I sent a voice message to my brother Ryan here in Sedona, and he is the polar bear. And I said, look, I need to talk to you. I've been trying to reach you since I got here. I'd appreciate a phone call. But when I look at that polar bear, he says, I am the bear. I am the polar bear. Okay. Well, I'm asking for some help right now. I would like to have an idea about what you feel about what's going on. I'm just saying that right now because I haven't heard anything back. So this is about receiving help. This is about delegating authority. It's about I don't have to do it all. I can accept help. Spirit's saying you've gotten to the place in your life where it's no longer beneficial for you to do this on your own. You need a partner. You need someone to help you. I've asked for that, right? I'm my sexy beast. I'm not doing it by myself. I'm not completely qualified to do all of that on my own. I want help, and I'm accepting help, and I'm getting it, right? So you're in that place too. You need to get a boost. And the only way that you get help is if you accept it. And sometimes it's easier to give than it is to receive. So if you learn to accept, you begin this reciprocal flow of energy, right? Back and forth, the gifting and exchanging. That's what's going on. So as far as relationships go, don't have somebody hanging on you the whole time, right? A healthy relationship has interdependence. in relationship, you should have interdependence, which means personal freedom within your relationship. Everybody needs healthy boundaries, right? You also need to recognize that you do need help, that you do want somebody as a partner. I don't wish to be alone. I was named Sherri for a reason. I like to share. I would like to share this beautiful place with somebody that is on my same vibrational frequency, somebody who is aligned, somebody who's enjoying animals, who wants to grow and learn and snuggle and laugh and play and explore. I want to share this, right? That's my intention. So the only way that that's going to happen is if you speak up and say, this is what I want. That's what I want. I'm not interested in being in a relationship with somebody who's always gone at work. I have no interest in that. Now, interdependence doesn't mean that. Oh, well, you've got the house, you're all set up, that's good. So, I'm out when I swing through town, I'll come see you. No, you won't. I'm not interested in that kind of a relationship. I want a partner. I want somebody who's going to plant his ass next to me or in that rocking chair, right? That's what I want. So what do you want? Spirit says you need to ask. You need to be vulnerable. You can't expect people to read your mind. And you're not going to get what you want if you don't ask for it. So tell the universe what you want and tell your lover what you want. Don't expect somebody to read your freaking mind and say, well, we've got an energetic connection. Sorry, that's not good enough, right? What I see in front of me right now is no one. I've got a baby dragon, a symbol of a baby dragon. I want a big dragon, a grown-up, big boy, right? I'm done with the little boys. So what is it that you want? Right now, as far as your work is concerned, this would be a good time to look for a partner, to seek out somebody who's got more knowledge or has different experiences than you. This is about maybe getting a mentor, somebody who has gotten to the place where you want to go. Man, they've managed to manifest that. How did they do that? How did you do that? I'm a magical manifester. If you would like help with the dream analysis or a private reading, life coaching, any of my crystal creations or long-distance Reiki healing, my website is www.theangelswhisper.com, and I can show you how I manifest and how you can do it, because I make anything happen. When it comes to my life, it happens. I know I've learned how to do it, right? If you're new to my channel, welcome. Please click the like, subscribe, and share these videos. If you want to donate to this page to help me continue to do this for free when I do this constantly for you guys, I would appreciate that too. My website has got a PayPal button, and you can send it to friends and family, and I won't be dinged. So, Spirit says if you're in a position where you don't think things are fair, and you're trying to figure out how to do things, you have options available to you. You have the help available. It will manifest itself. You just ask for it to the universe, intend it, say this is what I'm needing. People are always trying to figure out how it's going to happen. And the thing is, it's not our job to figure out how it's going to happen. It's just our job to state it to the universe. And then go about your business. Follow your guidance steps. When you're told to do something, do it. And we're not talking robots. We're not like talking about putting, a wrist or an anklet around you and you're doing this. We're not talking about control. We're talking about you're asking for Spirit's guidance and Spirit's saying, this is what you could do. The best place to be is outside. Hi guys, here come the birds. So they're looking at what's out there. You know, that little silver bowl is the perfect spot over there. It's just shiny. Birds like things that are shiny. Ooh, there we go. No place like home. For those who chose the turquoise bowl, and I certainly did, there is certainly no place like home. Now this went like this. So, are you in a place that feels like home? As far as your life goes, where you're at, I certainly am. This is absolutely, somebody said, have you made that your permanent home? I said, I've made this my permanent home base because I like to travel. I like to move around, but yeah, this is my permanent home base. This is what I've chosen for myself. I love it here. This is also talking about being comfortable in your own skin. I feel at home with this person. I feel at home in this environment. What does home mean to you, right? It's comfortable in your own skin. It's being authentic and truthfully. This is who I am. Maybe you wouldn't put what is considered a wine spliff party decanter in the center of your medicine wheel, but I would. Maybe you wouldn't put extremely expensive, glorious bowls on the dirt for birds to drink out of, but I would. And I didn't spend a ton of money on them, but they are valuable. Few of them had the price tags on the bottom of them. But I didn't choose them because of that. I chose them because of what they represented to me, who they stood for. I gotta fill these bowls up as soon as I finish doing this reading with you guys. So this is a safe place. That's what I said. This is a safe place. This is a haven. That's what your home is supposed to be. You're supposed to feel comfortable, relaxed, at peace, and safe. And I feel all of these things in this place. I feel that way about myself too, because I stand in my integrity. I speak my truth. I make sure my boundaries are firm. I make sure that I'm understood. I'm loyal to myself. I'm loyal to my path. I feel good about myself. I know my own sense of self-worth. When you are feeling in this way, you shine, right? This doesn't mean you're conceited. This means that you know your own worth. Dragonfly just came by. Hello. So, at this time for relationships, it's comfortable. Friends, you got friends that feel good to you. Your family's probably in a good place right now. My family, it's good. You feel good about it. And the ones that aren't doing so well, you say goodbye to, right? She's leaving. I don't mean her. I just mean that was because we get along great. I'm just saying that time to go, right? Gotta go. Maybe you gotta go in order to feel comfortable. You need to feel safe. You need to have an emotional comfortability. This is just a beautiful place, right? It's just an amazing place to be. So, right now, prosperity. If you are authentic and you send who you are out there, you don't put on a facade about who you are. Well, that's my job. I have to do that. No, you don't. You're in the wrong job. If you've got to pretend to be somebody other than you are and you have to hide who you are, you're in the wrong job. When I was working for a boss that was wonderful to me, I had a great clientele. I've told this story a million times. I worked with my best friends, but I was not allowed to talk about my spiritual work. I wasn't allowed to talk about it because it scared him. Everyone else could talk about everything else that they believed in, but I wasn't allowed because he was a Christian and he felt that it was demonic and it freaked him out. My clients wanted to talk about it and I said, I'm sorry, I'm not allowed to talk about it. I wasn't allowed to have my decks in the shop. So that was like, that's time to go. It's not the place that I'm supposed to be. So what you send out into the world, it's a reflection of who you are. This is who I am, right? I either fit with you or I don't. You either align with me or you don't, but I'm not going to try and fit a square peg into a round hole. It doesn't flow, right? So your business choices, wherever you choose to invest your time and your money, this all matters. This all matters. It needs to reflect who you are and where you're going. You'll see where you've made mistakes because those have been lessons. Those have shown you growth. Now, have you seen this and done nothing about it and wondered why you're not feeling comfortable there? I hate my job. I hate my job. I hate my job. Then you're not in the right job. Tell Spirit, I don't like my job. I would prefer, what do you want then? You need to tell Spirit what you would like. What are you good at? What do you enjoy doing? What do you do in your free time? Focus where you would enjoy this. I like being outside. I like being with nature. I like being around animals. I love crystals. I love my job. My job is amazing. And Spirit kicked me out of my old job. I was told years before it happened, you're going to leave this place. You're going to be the first to leave. And this is the work you're going to do. And I'm like, hell no. I was afraid of it at the time. Oh yeah, this is what you're going to do. And you're going to move away from here. And it happened. And I was asked, would you do this? And I said, yes, I will. And it's the best thing, best choice I ever made. Thank you. I don't regret the choice you made for me, says I say to my higher self. Because obviously my higher self already knew this was happening. But it took a little while, right? It took a while. It's been 10 years since I went off on my spiritual journey. It's been at least a full 7 that I've really been consistently. This is the 7th year. This is a good year. It's been hard, but things are moving really quickly. So changes happen. This is your journey. You'll understand that your abundance is linked to you doing what your soul is asking for you to do. And if you are working in a job that is helpful to others, you will be blessed for that. So it's energy. All right, I'm tired. We're wrapping up. 4441. 4444. I just looked now. So angels are all around us, completely guiding, protecting, and loving us. There's no reason for any of us to have any fear. And I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm not going to upload this right now. I'll upload it later because I'm going to go find my last foundation bowl. And I'm going to see what I'm led to. I didn't get everything all the same day. I got the first two, and then I got these two. No, and then I got the garden art, and then I got those two. So it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be immediate. But you're going to be getting a message. A message is coming. Either a text message, an email, a phone call. You're going to be getting a message. It's good news. It's good news that's coming. It's going to tell you something good. If it's a relationship issue, it's about something good. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to be delivered in the most beautiful way, but the message is going to be good. So pay attention to the message, not the messenger. If it's about finances, you're going to be getting good news about finances. It's a good message. It's on its way. All right, I love you guys. Next time I see you, hopefully I will have less of these tired eyes, and I'll be more relaxed. I am relaxed, but I won't be as sleepy, hopefully. I love you.